Hey there, crafty peeps. It's Rhonda from Rhonda World 365. I'm back with another junk journal swap flip through that I want to show you. This one is the one that I received from Joyce and the Junk Journal Junkies. It was the Parisian passport swap. So in the previous video, you all saw what journal I had made for her, and I sent her a bag of goodies. And what I got in return was just so overwhelmingly phenomenal. I can't even say enough good things about it. It was just amazing. So I'm going to get to it because I intend to show you all the goodies and everything that I did receive. And I also want to show you the journal as well and do a flip through because I've received some beautiful journals. You all know that. But this one just takes the cake. And you'll see why in just a bit. And not just in part due to what I'd received, the goodies and stuff like that, the extras that I'd received from her, but also just the work that she put into it and everything. I mean, it sets a very high bar, and I'm going to have to figure out how to do some of these things, so the techniques and such. But I did want to show you this tag. This is a note to me, and it was just telling about, that nice to meet me, and she's glad to do the swap, and hope I enjoy the goodies in the journal and everything. So I'm going to keep this tag in the journal because I like doing that. Keep a piece of the person who created it. In addition to, we usually include a tag that's about the swap, saying what day the swap was and who we are and something like that. Just so that they remember. But I always keep these as well, the note, because to me, it just adds a little extra level of personal, touch. Now, look at this tag. It's got layering and fussy cut. It's 3 layers and some distressing, and on top of that, some lace. That is amazing. That right there sets a very high standard for tag making and all kinds of things. It's beautiful. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this because there is a lot to show you, so I'm going to try to go as quickly as possible. I want to make sure I get it all in, but it's going to be a lot. So there is this little bag here, and I'm thinking I'm going to Mod Podge a napkin on it because I can use almost everything she gave me, including the wrappings. That charm says ooh la la. Mind you, it is a French theme. And there's my dog Minion. So this is a pearl with a little bow on top. So there's those cute charms that I can add to something else of my choice later on. Now, almost everything was wrapped in this beautiful tissue paper that has the butterflies and the music notes on it. I can use this. I'm saving it all, including some of the washi tape because I just liked it. And I've already broken into some of this stuff, as you can see, but I had to go back and show you. And so I can use this in a Mod Podge on these tags, on any other types of projects that I want. A bunch of tags to make some different project tags with for different journals or just projects in general. Oh, gosh, they're heavy duty, they're large, they're beautiful, and there's so many. It's very amazing. So I will be making something with that, and perhaps I'll have to do a tutorial on that a little bit later. We'll see, because I'll definitely share my projects with you. Again, this tissue paper, and I can't say enough about it, alone the tissue paper probably would have made my day and been sufficient for a goodie bag, but everything else is just so wonderful. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to part with any of this. This notebook, it's got the cats on it, it's got the butterflies on it, just the pretty little flowers, and then when you open it up, and it's got the cute little kitties inside. It's just, amazing. I just love it. And if she didn't know anything about me, she sure picked some just spectacular products to add in here, because I am all with the frills and the cutesies and just anything fun. And these pens are just darling. They have crowns on the top, and they're gold and adorable, and they go with my little book. And so I can't say enough good things about it. I'm going to treasure this one just for the simple fact that I love every single thing that's in it. I've never seen so much amazing stuff. I was just so blessed to have her. And if you get the chance to do the swap and she's your partner, my goodness, it's Junk Journal Junkies on Facebook, and Joyce Lindner. Oh my gosh, you'd be so lucky. This one right here it's more tissue paper it was wrapped in, and then it looks like it might have been notebook or a notebook of some kind, maybe a vintage style. It has this little person on all the pages, front and back. I am going to use this perhaps even to make a mini journal of some kind, but she's gone ahead and tea dyed or coffee dyed. Smells like coffee. I think it's coffee dyed. It's just adorable. So, I just don't know what to say about all that. Look at all those. They're awesome. And this bag here, I can totally use this bag, as everyone here well knows. So the bag alone is a goodie. And then there are these envelopes. They're kind of like paper envelopes, but then at the same token, there's like a fabric quality to them. So they're fibrous. Probably either heavy-duty quality paper or possibly even a thin fabric. Whatever it is, it's amazing. And then this right here, I'm not positive. I'm thinking it might be something cigar related. Either way, it's vintagey. You can tell with the gold, though, that it's like some sort of gold leafing. It's very, very well crafted, I would say. And I think you would see something like that maybe more, in the past. Little confettis that say happy birthday. Bucky's. Now, it was my birthday right around the time of this swap, so I don't know if she knew that or if that's just a happy coincidence. Either way, I just don't even know what to say to her. It's just adorable. We don't have a Bucky's here in Illinois, so I'm not sure if this is a food place or what, but I wouldn't have been able to get this anywhere else, so I really love that. This right here has these images inside it. They're title pieces. Beware of little monsters, boy oh boy. Absolutely no monsters allowed under by order of management. And then the title one, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. There's a little different monster. That's amazing. More of these fabric envelopes. Then there's this one, and it opens all the way up. So it would be a journaling space. I don't know. It's just adorable. I'm just loving it. A punch. It's like a stamp. It's already distressed too. She was really thoughtful. And if she has this punch, she's a lucky girl, because that's just flippin' adorable. And a $1 million bill. Now, who doesn't want a $1 million bill? I can't think of a single person, but I would love it. And I just think it's too cute. I can't figure out yet what I'm going to use this on, but this is amazing. And, I think the other day I was just saying, if I only had $1 million, well, now I have $1 million. Too cute. Okay, this is chipboard. It's, printed chipboard. I'm off the screen a bit there. I do apologize. They're dominoes. How cute is that? That's a page waiting to happen. Then these little tags here, the little brown tags. There's 2 different sizes, as you can see. That's going to be fun. And you can never get enough of that stuff. You always are looking for something like that. You're like, well, what can I add here? Oh, well, I can pop this one out. I can stamp it. I could, Mod Podge it with a napkin. I can decorate it in general. I could do anything I wanted with it. This envelope I can use. Then There's all these little black, now I know that people use them for picture corners, but I do use them for page corners too. And so there's a bunch of things that bunch of applications I can use that for. And then there's this little clip. Isn't that adorable? It's number 9. Do you know what's really unique about that? Is that I was on a baseball team called the Rockford Starfires. They're the newer Peaches. And my number was number 9. So that is a happy coincidence. And then another one of these little envelopes. Borders. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh. And wait till you see, because in the next video that I'm going to show you, I'll show you what I do with these borders. You're just going to love it. And then there's this songbook. It's got holiday songs, all different ones, and they're just too cute. It's got all the words. Like, if you ever wanted to know all the words to your favorite holiday songs, that book seems to have them all. So that part is unique and amazing. Then there is these file folders. Now, there's a 6-piece set here, and I'm going to show you why. I would have never thought to use these. I never would have thought to look for them, but I am so ecstatic that she included them, and I'm going to show you why, because she did something with them that I am for now and forevermore going to have to do a lot more of. And once I've mastered it, I will have to make a tutorial on that. You'll have to see that. But these are so cool. And then there's another album. This one's wood. How cool is that? Wood. And then this album here has like Inspire. That says Imagine. Inspire, Create, Imagine. Now they are craft tags. But there's a ring here, and I'm pretty sure I can make a flip through album off of something like that. Either that, or I could save it for tags, but right now it's looking like a cute little album. Look at these. Aren't those adorable little flowers? They kind of look like the flowers that you see in the fairy gardens, or the like cactuses that you might see. So that one has a lot of applications, possibilities as well. We'll see what I have to come up with that. This envelope here I can use as well. I was thinking maybe a mini junk journal, so that might be what I do with that. And it is chock full of goodies and such. There are tags or punches, and look at this tag. Look at that. It's adorable. You can't see all the colors. I think that this camera doesn't do it quite justice. But that's got a rainbow and a farmhouse. This one's got a raised edge to it with all of the little trees and stuff, and it's colored. Now, I know the pastels are not quite picking up enough on the camera, and I do apologize for that. But it's simply beautiful. There's all of these little page notches or page tabs. That one's on shimmer paper. You guys can't tell where you are, but I can see it, and it's shimmery. Almost like a gold. Look at that frame. Look at these butterflies. Aren't they just cute? I love those. And that flourish. So what I've decided is that, because I will be using all of these, there's even a few more, but I can't really go through them all because I don't have the time to show you every last little bit. But there's so much included in here, including more of those little happy birthday confettis. Even like one that's kind of like a background. How cool is that? So once I do use them, I will be giving her a shout out so that you know I'm using her products that she so generously gave me. And then, okay, this one right here is, oh gosh, I gotta get it out real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, well, those are like little confetti pieces also, but it called it something. It called it, what did it call it? It says sticker bag. So I think they might be stickers. I don't know, but there's butterflies and flowers and gemstones in there. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that's in there. 64 pieces. It called it book latte. So Yeah, book latte. They're just, those are some of the things that are on it. I can't get enough of that. That's just too cute. And so that's this one. And I'm just going to roll that right up real quick here, set it aside so we can move on as fast as possible here. I do apologize that this is taking so long, but I would be remiss without showing you that. Look at that. It's a clothesbed and a glassine bag. What I may have to do is show you the goodies first, and then the second video will have to be the flip through of the journal, because I can't do the journal justice in just a few minutes. So these are some of the really adorable things that I just received in this bag. I can't even, I don't even know. Look at that. It's popped up and everything. These are going to be added to my journals, and you are going to see them in the near future quite often. And every time I do use one of these, I do kind of keep my stuff separate, so if I do use some of it and I don't just put it back into the journal itself that they give me, then I do try to make sure that I give them recognition, because, you know, I mean, they were the ones that provided it. Look at that strand. How cool is that? And look at all of these lace pieces. Look at all this. This is just simply amazing. That alone is just freaking cool. That is going to make one heck of a tuck spot or a page. I'm going to put that on a tag or something. That's just too cool. And then look at this one. Okay. So this is, it's a frame, but it's all kind of like this very soft gold papering, and it's got such detail that is just too cute. And more of these little lace guys, so I'll put them back in their bags. I don't want anything to happen to them, because that would be a shame. But I just can't get enough of how adorable everything is and how much of it there really is. And if you knew anything about me, which, since I divulge everything I can, I'm just going to tell you this. I was probably the bane of my mother's existence when I was a kid for Christmas, because my favorite stuff at Christmas time isn't like the giant presents. Everybody thinks, you know, oh, I want this huge thing and da da da. No. I loved my stocking. I loved getting all the little minutia and little pieces and things like that. My mom would have to go and just, like, I don't know, ransack the stores for months finding all these little things just so that she had stuff to fill my stocking. And then she would wrap even the smallest of presents because I loved it. And that, to me, was probably the best thing at Christmas time. Like, things like this would have been fantastic. Then there's this. It's another bag. You gotta see this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Look at it. Isn't this just amazing? I can't even. And you know, some of it I didn't even think to ever purchase for myself before, or, you know, pick up. Even when you see them at like the thrift stores or whatever, I never even thought to pick up stuff like this. But look at that lace with the blue trim. Oh, I can't get enough of this. I will, from now on, probably be thinking about things in a whole different concept, which will probably drive my husband nuts at the thrift stores and stuff like that. But, you know, should make it easier for my mom to buy me Christmas presents when she does, because she could pick them up anywhere. And my mom is like one of those people where she likes to kind of hunt around and find you fun little things, and I just can't get enough of stuff like this. Look at that. Look at those rosettes. That is just oh gosh, so darling. This is like, I think this is like a crimling or something, but anyway, it's, what do you call it? Accordions. Too cute. Look at that. Love that. I can't get enough of this stuff. I'm not kidding you. I will be doing so much with this stuff. A set of keys. The key charms. Those are... you can use those for everything. There's nothing that couldn't work with. This here is one of the most amazing things. I don't know where she got them. I don't know what they would cost, but look at this. Okay, first of all, this one has a sewn on desiccant. I don't know if she sewed that on or somebody else did. These are all postcards, and some of them, no, they're all used. No, they're not all used, but a lot of them are used. How cool is that? I did pick up a set of used postcards. It was like maybe 7 or so at a garage sale, and I really love it. But this is probably going to strike up an obsession. So postcards. I don't want to open them up right now because that would take way too long to go through all of that. So I will show you that, or I will show them to you as I use them. And but I don't even like just. You know what? I'm possibly going to ruin that bag, and then I won't be able to use anything of it. So there's a possibility that I can use this bag. I'm going to try to salvage it, and I won't put those back in there for now. Yeah, I can totally salvage this bag. You'll see. So, and then this one right here is like the last but not least. Look at that! It's Tim Holtz Ideology, and they're custom knobs, so you can put whatever you want on the knob itself. It's raised up. I don't know if you can see that raised portion. There we go. And so they could be little knobs for different, like if I wanted to do any of those dioramas, or if I wanted to do, put them on books and things like that to make like the little clasp holders. The possibilities are endless there, and those are just amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go into the box, but I'm not going to show you I'm not going to flip through the journal this video. The next video that I upload, and in fact, I'm going to videotape it right now, so it'll be on the same reel, or it'll be on the, in the same section, but I'm going to upload one, then the other. Now, this box alone is just to die for. Look at that Paris. It's gold. It's like, I think it's one of the Michaels boxes or something. I don't know. Hydrangea, the Eiffel Tower. Oh, it's just too cute. And it encloses this book, which is the granddaddy of all awesomeness. This book is just too cute. So, this is what I was talking about with those folders. This is what she did. It says tour guide, and it's like a paper that was distressed and cut properly to put onto the front of it. Then she made tuck spots. Look at this. And that is hotel reservations. There is a map of Paris, but it's an envelope. Inside the envelope is this little bitty, it's like kind of like it'd be like a, a journaling card, but it's, it was like a registry of some kind. That's what it was. Look at that. It's Paris City. How cool is that? I'm going to put this back out like this because I like it like that. And then this one was all distressed. This is top secret. It's just flippin' cute. And then another journaling card inside that. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff was just the cutest stuff you've ever seen. And I definitely have to do these from now on. So which means that I'm probably going to have to seek out where she got those folders, because 6 will never be enough. But I can't believe she was so generous to even give me 6. Look. Nouveau Paris Monumental. Isn't that adorable for a pocket? And then it's a mini book. How cool is that? There's even a little tuck spot right here, so you could tuck something into that. And she strung it together. So in the center, where it centers, and this paper is aged paper. This almost looks like something reminiscent of stuff my grandmother had. So I don't know if she got aged paper or she aged the paper, but I don't smell the coffee thing from it, so either it's really light coffee, costly tea, or it's just aged paper in general, but it's just too cool. Oh, look at that. Look at the butterfly. Oh, gosh. And that just tucks right in there. And the back. It says Paris. And then that is a tuck spot also. How cool is that? Alright, so this is the book. And I'm going to do the flip through of that next. But there is one more thing in here. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure if this came off or what. I'll have to take a look. Maybe I can... It might have came off. There's quite a bit in there. But anyway, that bead charm. And then there's this. And it flips open. It says a little note. And look at that. Isn't that just darling? This little papers. Oh, I just love it. And it's like cardboard, but it's... So it folds out all the way if you wanted to. But isn't that the cutest thing ever? I just love it. I wish that I had like even thought of doing stuff like this. Now I feel like a piker for the stuff that I sent. But it was just so phenomenal. I couldn't even anticipate all of the stuff that she has given me. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And I'm going to go ahead and set up for the next video in which I will showcase this journal. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and keep on crafting.